So my name is Francis Gichaba, and I'm the chairman of Kenya Tourism Board, representing Kenya at ITB here in Berlin.
Thank you very much for joining us here on Breaking Travel News today. So, as you said, we're here at ITB. Why are events such as this important for promoting the destination?
They're important for us because Germany is such a key partner for Kenya. We've got a lot of ties with Germany, historical ties, business ties, and more importantly, we now have tourism ties. We've been in Germany attending ITB for the last more than 20 years now. And Germany, on the other side, has big investments that also bring German industrialists, German businesses. So we are here to cultivate the tourism aspect, and that's what brings us here to ITB.
Yeah, it's a big show as well. So obviously Kenya's mainly known for safari, I'd say, but perhaps you can talk about some of the offers that people don't necessarily know about.
Well, that's one of the messages we are bringing here, that safari is just a bit of what Kenya has to offer. We have really diversified our offering, and that's the message we are bringing to Germany. We know this market is a mature market. Germans have been traveling around the world for the last many years, over 60, 70 years. And we are telling Germans now, come to Kenya. We have more than safari. We have adventure, tourism. You can do sky surfing. You can do water rafting in Kenya. We have ecotourism. We have agro-tourism. You consume coffee and tea here. So we'd like you to come and see how that tea is nurtured on the farms, get to see the farmers who take care of the coffee and the tea that you consume. So we've got farm tours. We also have horticultural tours. We have very rich culture. We have the camel derbies. We have bullfighting. We have cultural festivals. Now, don't forget that the oldest remains of human were found in Kenya, in Turkana. So we are telling the world, we're telling Germans in particular, come visit us in Kenya. We are the home of human origins. The government has made travel into Kenya even much simpler by abolishing the previous visa regime. Now we have electronic travel authorization. You can do that in your home at the comfort of your businesses or the houses. So we are now much easier to visit as a country, and we have much more to offer. So we are here to give that message of diversification, telling Germans that safari is there, but there is a lot much more that you can do in the country when you visit.
And what about connectivity? Any plans for expansion there?
Yes, connectivity, of course. We understand that we cannot ask people to come if there is no connectivity. We are welcoming SN Brussels in the next 3 months. I think the first flight will be in the first week of June. So what that means is that out of Germany, we have now Lufthansa, we'll have SN Brussels. Of course, we have KLM, we have Air France. So those are airlines that we are working in partnership with, so that we can have more people visiting Kenya out of the source market, and of course out of the surrounding markets around Germany. Yeah.
Great, and I think Kenya is one of the leaders in sustainability. Perhaps you can talk us about some of about sustainability. Perhaps you can talk a little bit about how you're implementing some of that.
Oh, sustainability. Oh, yes. Now, I would start by an event that happened in Kenya about 4 months ago. Our president hosted the Africa Climate Summit in Nairobi, and that was about sensitizing Africa and sensitizing the world about sustainability issues, and Kenya has taken a front row in that particular direction. But beyond that, you probably may know this, Kenya banned the use of plastic bags more than 5 years ago. I think it's about almost 10 years ago now. We have other sustainability initiatives. We rely a lot on geothermal. We're relying now on wind power. We are relying on green energy. We have parks that do not allow vehicles to move in. Now we are also starting electric vehicles. So Kenya has come up with different initiatives to drive that issue of sustainability. And sustainability also involves involving the local communities in especially wildlife areas to coexist with animals. So some of the money that we get out of tourism is again brought into the community levels to support their daily existence, whether it's schools or aiding them in businesses that make them socioeconomically reliant. So there are all those things that the Kenya government has started up to make sure that tourism is sustainable, to make sure that communities support tourism, but much more than that, to make sure that we have a green environment. The government has also spearheaded the issue of tree planting, and that is not just being done on occasion, it's being done on a monthly, on a weekly basis. Government agencies have targets of planting trees from wherever they are. So all this meant to make sure that we lead from the front, we lead by example, and when you bring tourism out of these places, we are letting them know that they are coming to a green economy, they are coming to a country that values sustainability.
Thank you. And finally, any last messages for our audience here at ITB and beyond?
Yes, so Kenya has opened up its doors even wider for you. We need you to come and experience all these activities I've been talking about. We want you to come and have adventure in Kenya. We want you to come and experience our culture. We have food festivals. We want you to come and visit our agro farms. We have farm stays. We want you to come and see the bouquet of new ideas and new areas of tourism that we'd like you to experience. And we want you to come and get to experience this for yourselves. We know this is a very active market. The Germans are not passive people. We have curated these experiences to match with your character, to match with your DNA. So we're asking Germans to come, you'll not be disappointed.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.